playing a support early on in expert rank, whenever people don't have massive game knowledge and map awareness, it's very hard because you can't carry the team. You can't do like a 4 or 5 man wipe and go in and dunk all the points. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Pokemon Unite video. So today we're starting episode 1 of my Road to Masters viewer pick series. Mr Mime was the winner with the most comments from 4 minutes left, and Blaze Sam. So thanks for commenting guys. So yeah, I didn't have Mr Mime, so as my rules state, I'm going to buy any Pokemon I don't have. So here we've got him. And yeah, I'm just going to flash the rules up on the screen anyway guys. And don't forget to comment what you want me to play next. So, you know, if you maybe tried to get me to play something in the last video you commented on, try and maybe comment it here again and hopefully we'll get to play it. But yeah guys, this was insanely tough. I thought I was going to jump in here and like complete this in like 4 or 5 games. But no, 16 games it took me to do this. And it's insane because I actually feel I played really well in like maybe 14 of them. And the 2 games I felt I didn't play really well in were actually games that we won. So it's strange. But now I'm going to quickly take you through some of the highlights of each game. It'll only take a few seconds each, what kind of happened. And then I'll have a full gameplay of a guard swap build that I thought was really good. I have been playing Barrier a lot, and Barrier is a fantastic build. And really good if you're team fighting, but I have a guard swap one that I think will be really interesting to see. So yeah guys, into game 1. Game 1 was pretty smooth. The team played really well. I was just kind of learning the ropes and getting used to the game because this was the first time I had played Mr Mime since months, and I had only played like 3 games on him before, so this was the first game and it was a pretty dominant one. Dragonite and Cinderace and the team in general just done really well, and we just massively scored them, and I tried to support them as best as I could, and we went up another segment on the way to the next rank. So yeah, it was a pretty good game to start things off, and I was feeling pretty confident after that. And then along came game 2. So game 2, yeah, me and Serena, another really good Pokemon in the game, bottom lane, thought that we would have done well, and then we were coming up against a Sylveon and a Ninetales, and Serena kept overextending, and it just kept getting caught in bad situations. You see I get a nice 2-piece here, 2 with the 1 confusion, but yeah, it just ended up, we really struggled in the lane, and the team in general just struggled. We lost Zapdos, and again, now we're back down to where we started. I decided after this, okay, I want Score Shield. It's one that I didn't actually have in this account. We invested in it, we got it to level 20, and into another game we go. And in this game, we ended up taking Articuno around to the bottom point, and we scored 100. I was going to run deeper, and then I realised Serena wasn't coming right up, so I just scored in that one to allow anyone to come through the middle. So at this point, I'm like, okay, we're in the lead, brilliant. So can we go and defend, guys? And I'm calling for Venusaur to defend, but he's just standing there, and he's trying to farm a few points here and there, even though we're already in the lead, and there's no need for him. So I'm calling for him to retreat. I'm getting really frustrated at this point, because it's like, okay, there's no one up, and you're still up there just doing nothing, while these guys are going to dunk 50 in our base. Gardevoir comes out as quick as it can. It uses the Unite move, which is a good move, but not good enough. We lose by 4. If Venusaur had just come back, even though he'd done really well with his scores, if he had just came back, we would have won the game. Anyway, now we've went back in rank, and we get into a bot match. So, bot matches, yeah, they're frustrating, but you expect to win them. But they buffed bots. So now bots are better than they were before. I destroyed them in this game, but the bots in my team are idiots. So, I'm there alone fighting their whole team, while the bots in my team are dandering about bottom and running back to base to get their health back and things like that. And I die, and now it's just up to them to try and take Zap, even though we've got a huge lead. But yeah, they just stand there and get toasted and do nothing, even though Articuno's on hardly any health. And this is so insane to watch. But I just thought I would include this in here, guys, because them buffing bots means that now the bots, they might be harder. They're harder for you to fight against. But the bots in your team won't always make the right decision, and then it just throws the whole game and there's nothing you can do. So we're even further back. Now we basically have to go up 2 ranks to get to where we need to be. So play another bot match, we destroy them in that game, and we get up another segment. And now we go into another normal game, and again we have a huge lead here. We dunk 100 on top of that huge lead, and we're just laughing at this point, and the team surrenders. And we have a pretty good game there. Maybe didn't get tons and tons of kills and loads of damage, but we played well, we helped the team well, and into another game. So here we are again fighting around Articuno, and this is such a combo. Look at this, guys. You take down 1, take down 2, you think the Pikachu's going to get me, he doesn't, uses a basic attack, and I wipe him out. And I'm just like, okay, well, if I go back to Articuno, I'm dead. Articuno's just going to kill me. I could go back to base, that's a smart thing. Nah, I want to get 100 points. Serena doesn't break the score shield. Maybe you should have used the triple axle there, or stomp. And we get a big score, and we have an absolute monster game there. So yeah, really good game, and we got decent enough damage. So we're back up again, feeling good, close to 2 segments. And yet now this game, so I'm heading down to Dread, and I'm trying to call these guys to Dread. And believe it or not, before this part, they actually ran past Dread. So Garchomp and Greninja were on the right side, and they moved past Dread, and I'm like, we could have got this, but now it's too late, and there's no point in me helping because Garchomp and me are never going to get that down in time. But if we had came to it earlier, it would have been 100% ours. So at this point, take them down here. I see Zera coming in. I'm like, I cannot die here. Get this Zera down. Me and Garchomp can maybe fight it off, but Garchomp retreats. That's fine. I retreat too, get a bit of health, and then I'm going to head over to Zap, where I see a lot of my teammates. Zera on the way there, I'm like, okay, I can maybe get a kill here, stop it from running about our base. Garchomp misses it as well, but at this point, maybe I should have went to Zap earlier. I don't know. I was trying to get rid of the Zera aura. I felt that my teammates had it secure. I don't know how 3 of them ended up losing it. But, you know, maybe I should have been there. But what I don't know is how I outdamaged everyone on my team. Garchomp, Greninja, Sylveon, and Blastoise even should be outdamaging a Mime, and it's crazy that happened. And after another dominant game, we're yet again knocked back. So this is a really cool wee segment here where I use my Unite move on a Cinderace because I'm just like, I don't want to die to you. I get a score in, and then this Blastoise comes to chase me down, and this is just hilarious. So push it away, block it. This is just where Mime can be really good if you can use Barrier, block it again, and it gets frustrated and uses its Unite move here for some weird reason that I don't quite know. So again, we've got a huge lead. I'm playing really well in this match, and I'm waiting around Zapdos just to try and make sure that we have visuals on it and we know what's happening. And I don't want to engage too soon. I maybe should have went back and got health, I don't know, but I didn't want to engage too soon. So I see the Dragonite's in here and engaging. I don't want him to die, so I try and come in and help. Try and use my Confusion, my Barrier to block them off a bit. And then their Cinderace just comes in and absolutely destroys the whole team. No one gets on it. Nobody touches the Cinderace. It literally just comes in and bodies our whole team. And to an extent, I think it might be my fault because I should have had my Unite move here. But now the game's over because they've got Articuno. They can do whatever they want. So they get Articuno, of course, and after a really dominant game, they win. So now we are down a rank again, and we get a bot match. And we win the bot match. And we get 16 kills in the bot match, which isn't really a big deal, but thought it was funny. Mr Mime done so much damage. So then we did win another game here, and I didn't include any highlights because I felt like I didn't really play too well, so there wasn't much to show. But now we're only 1 win off completing the challenge, and then this happens in the next game. So I see there's a lot up top, and I head up to help my Cinderace out, and I get up here and we start trying to push them away. And I go to reset, and up comes Absol that just puts our whole team to the sword with its Unite move. And from here, I now go on to a 25-second timer, but I'm spamming to tell my team to please come to Articuno because Snorlax is just wandering around top doing nothing. And then instead of Decidueye and Cinderace both going there after they spawn, they decide to chase Absol round and round in circles. Then we lose Articuno and we lose the game. And I also outdamaged Decidueye and Cinderace in another game. Back down another segment, and then we get in here, where I am the only one yet again at Zapdos, while the rest of the team is off running about the map, doing absolutely nothing. So yeah, another loss, and it was quite narrow, and I'm really frustrated at this point. And then, well, hey, another bot match, which we win, and do 92k damage, which I thought was quite funny from Mr Mime. We're now 1 off getting to our Expert Class 5, And this is where I'm going to let you watch a full gameplay of Guard Swap, which I played quite well in this game and thought it was a really good build. So I'm just going to let you hear my live commentary, and I'll be back after for the final match. Steal here. Yep. Try and get another steal. Yep. Early game bully. No. Thought we could have just made it through alive there. I think we're in a much better position than the enemies. Well, we were. Okay, there we go. Ugh, it's challenging this match. I just don't really get what's going on. Okay, so we're going to take Guard Swap again. Played it in that last bot match, and yeah, it done well. Nice. Some scores off. Okay, so we got most of the bears there, which is good. Let's get out of there alive. That's the most important thing when we gather down here. Nice. Keep us alive, get the kills, and then get some nice 40 score off. You know, score. I thought he might have come up here with like 4 or something, just put it in, but he didn't have time anyway, even if he wanted to. Nice. Maybe Guard Swap is better for solo queue. I don't know. Keep everyone alive here. Going a bit bonkers anyway. But yeah, if we can get up here, grab this Rotom, and then just start dunking like crazy in their base this early on, it'll be, even if they get Articuno, it'll not matter. Ah. You don't want to be fighting a Rotom. Stay back. Yeah, I think we're losing this base here. Damn. Because I'm so overfed, I'm like taking ages to actually spawn back in. Like, we need to do Dreadnought, but I can't really do it alone. And I need you to peel for me. Well, I suppose you're doing damage, that's all you can really do. But yeah, we had an opportunity there for 2 or 3 of us to jump on Dread, but instead I had to go and save the Gengar and get in a big team fight. We do have a huge lead, which is good, but yeah, I would like to just play the objective better. No, come on. Oh, this is going to be really good for us, dunking in their base. Yeah, and we should be able to get the kills here. Okay, nice. Okay, so I've got my Unite move. Well, that there was a pretty dominant game. Guard swap, actually, I really like it. I think Barrier would work amazingly well if you had teammates that were always going to fight together and kind of knew what they were doing a little bit more. But Guard Swap, maybe I should have been using it from the beginning. Maybe it's a bit more of a solo carry. But yeah, look at that, like we're just chomping people down. Yeah, good game. So I think we need one more still, potentially. Let me see. Yeah. So yeah guys, here we are in the final match. So at this point, I was kind of worried. I used my Unite move, it was just me and Pikachu here. I was begging that we could get it, because yet again, a lot of the teammates weren't present at Articuno. But we defend well, and we had such a dominant game, so it would be a shame to lose it. All that was going through my mind was, no, not again, no, not again. But we defend well, and then we go on the counter score. So I'll just let you hear the rest of the gameplay through live commentary. Don't know if we're in the lead or not. Yeah, we have a huge lead. What? That's crazy. I didn't think that would be the case, but we did stop them from scoring, which was fantastic. So I can just jump down here, try and defend this Charizard off. Thank finally. I think that should hopefully be it. That should be us.
You win.
About time. And you know what? That's probably one of the worst games we played in the whole thing. I I played really well with guard swap in the last game, and I thought we'll give it a chance here. And you know what? It is good, but some games I just feel like you maybe go, I actually would have preferred barrier there. So there we go. Mr Mime into class 5. So yeah guys, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. It was a really tough one today because of all the bad losses. And it's kind of frustrating because I do feel like I played pretty well most of the matches. There was maybe a few moments I could have done things differently, but you know, that's going to be the case for all things. Playing as support early on in expert rank, whenever people don't have massive game knowledge and map awareness, it's very hard because you can't carry the team. You can't do like a 4 or 5 man wipe. It's also difficult when your teammates don't play when you're playing a carry, but it's even harder when you're playing a support. So advice to anyone out there, if you're the guys that don't turn up the objectives and things like that, try and get a little bit more game knowledge. And if you're the guys that are playing supports and you're struggling, maybe try and play a carry. It'll give you the potential to just carry games by yourself. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It took a lot of effort. And if you want to get involved in the next video guys, make sure to comment the Pokemon that you want to see me play next down below. And if you enjoyed it, then please feel free to leave a like as well. And if you want to see the rest of this series as well as the other Pokemon Unite content I post, then please feel free to subscribe. And until the next time, Fergie out.